As of season 16, what are the best heirlooms? Where do they fall in line? This is the most legit heirloom ranking on YouTube. First and foremost, we got Seer, the Showstoppers heirloom set. What do we think, chat? W's or L's? I think it's a cool concept. It does have a few good animations, but I think the overall flow of it is kind of mid. It's decent enough to not be like an EF, even D tier, but I would definitely not S tier. I wouldn't even put it close to A. Depending on where the other ones fall, I could see it being a B, but I'm gonna start it off with a C tier. I'm gonna say it's pretty mid. It's not shit. It's nowhere near the best. I'm putting it C tier. Loba heirloom, the Gara de Alanza heirloom set. Mythic melee weapon. I think it's cool when it looks like that and it's got the little red rocket.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Pause. But I'm not a fan of how aggressive it is when it's out like that. I don't know. I think the blades are kind of stupid. Like these right here, these other ones. I think if they would have just had the one blade and just been a fan, I think that would have been pretty cool. All right, chat. So everybody right now, where do you guys put the Loba heirloom? S, A, B, C, D, E, F. D tier? Yeah, I kind of agree with that. F? Oh, we got an F tier. We got another D tier, another F tier, C tier. I think that's a solid assumption that we're going D tier. At the end of the day, like if you're saying, do you want the Seer heirloom or do you want the Loba heirloom? I want the Seer heirloom. So surely it should go over this. It should be in D, right? The SUZAKU heirloom set from Valkyrie. This heirloom is hard.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
The running around animations with this heirloom is awesome. S tier, B tier, A tier. Wow, wow. I've done these videos in the past, and I've never seen so many people immediately, congruently together, liking one heirloom. Damn! Y'all liking the heirloom. So the reason why we're actually doing this heirloom set right here, for anybody that's watching the YouTube video, is we just gave away an heirloom here on YouTube. So if you guys ever want a chance at winning an heirloom yourself, make sure you guys are subscribing, turning on the notifications, and joining our Discord linked in the description of the video. So I'm going to say, yeah, Valkyrie heirloom across the board, dude, across the board. Everybody was saying Valk heirloom S tier. Valk heirloom is S tier. Let's go, chat. All right, on to the next. Crypto heirloom. Listen, as shit as crypto is, worst legend in scientifically proven, by the way. Crypto is the worst legend in Apex Legends. He's the least picked. It's backed by science. Remember, it's the heirloom and not the legend, chat. Remember, we're talking about the heirloom here and not the legend. This heirloom is kind of hard. Yeah, chat's like, oh, well, if it's science, A tier for sure. A, because crypto sucks. Yeah, it's definitely not up to Valk standards, but I could say a solid A tier for sure. For sure, ski. Watson heirloom. So this is going to put into perspective of where this heirloom is going to rank. When the Watson heirloom came out, my amazing community, for my birthday, got me this Wingman replica and this Octane heirloom replica. This Octane heirloom replica, okay? Right? On top of that, they sent me a Walmart checkout scanner as well and said that that was also the Watson heirloom, okay? So taking that in consideration, that my own community, when they're sending me gifts, refers to this as a Walmart scanner, this is in no way, shape, or form going to be a S tier, an A tier, or a B tier. This is one of the most mid heirlooms that I have ever seen. And I think it pains me to say, I think we've got our first E tier heirloom. Definitely E tier for sure. Definitely an E tier. We got Ramparts, Problem Solver, Wrench. I'm just going to get straight into this. This thing's stupid. Like, let's grow up. What are we doing here? If you're asking me, would I rather have the wrench or the Watson checkout scanner? I would say the Watson checkout scanner. So yeah, I think that's an F tier for sure. Tier heirloom for sure. And with that, I'm out on that one. Thoughts, chat? Any disagreements? Doesn't matter because my studies are backed by science. So. Next one we got Revenant. Dead Man's Curve heirloom from Revenant. I think this heirloom is one of the best heirlooms in Apex Legends. Dead Man's Curve is 100% S tier. It's like the Valkyrie heirloom. Large, in charge, and the animations that you get out of it is super worth it. The handful of people that I've come across where they already got their mains heirloom, and then they unlock an heirloom, and I'm like, what do you get? Or what did you get? They were like, I got Dead Man's Curve just because it's so sick. That's how dope this heirloom is. So many animations. It is one of these. I think it's the best heirloom in Apex Legends personally. So S tier for sure. Bangalore's Cold Steel. Very sick. Not my favorite, however. I love the glow to the blade. Chat says, I think this is a solid A coming in from Sooner. And I agree with that. I think I'm going to have to put it at a solid A myself. I would love it over all of these. If it's between Crypto or hers, and it's like somebody's like, hey, you have to get either Bangalore or Crypto's heirloom, I'm going to be like, man, that's a toughie. Because they're both cool in that aspect. Gibraltar. War Club heirloom set. I as much as I think this is sick for the flip and the boom, boom, this is a dope heirloom, but it's not quite mid, but it's just not the best. This is the most agreeable chat that I think I've ever had when going over heirlooms. In my head, I was like, this is definitely a B tier list heirloom, and everybody in chat before I even said that started spamming B for sure, 100% B tier list. War Club heirloom set from Gibraltar is a B tier list, and we move on. The Death Hammer from Caustic. First and foremost, that name sounds very seductive. Pause. I don't know how I feel about this. I like this, but then again, I don't. I don't personally have it, but whenever I watch Vita play, I'm like, man, that heirloom is pretty sick. And I think I feel like B, same as Gibby. I was just about to say, chat. I feel like I put it in the same aspect as Gibby. It's not quite as mid as Sears heirloom. But I don't think it's as cool as like Bangalore's and Crypto's. I think it lacks some animations, but I think the details in it are dope. I think that's pretty sick. The details in it and just like the aesthetic that how it looks. So I wouldn't say it's mid necessarily, but it's just not up there, right? Okay. We got to talk about this, dude. As much as I love Mirage and I've been enjoying the heck out of Mirage, this heirloom sucks. It's funny, like when you're into Mirage and you get it, like I just actually unlocked this heirloom. Like I understand the meme behind it, but this thing just sucks. Is the Mirage heirloom E tier or F tier? I've been enjoying Mirage, so respectfully, I'll put him at E tier. He's not quite F. Come on. Who you kidding? Butterfly knife. Octane heirloom. I think it's just that heirloom. S tier for sure. Boxing gloves from Pathfinder. I'm going to save us all some time here. F tier. These things are ugly. The worst. If there was a tier below F, I think I'd pick these. I almost feel like I should move Ramparts up because of how bad these are. These are just so stupid. They're so dumb. Why didn't they do like a ice pick axe? The thing that he shoots for his zip. You know what I mean? Like, we couldn't have thought of something better than this. This is what you give for one of the most mobile legends in Apex. Boxing gloves. Cool. That's a big fail. Shock sticks. Boy, if these things aren't mid, I don't know what are. The shock sticks kind of suck. Somebody said A tier. I want to know what you personally, I would like to get in contact with your dealer because God, you guys, you're getting some good shit. Holy cow, you're getting some good stuff if you say A tier. We're going to put those D tier for sure. I might even put them down to E tier. You know what? I'm going to make a big executive decision here. Now that I'm seeing the list, I'm going to put those at E tier. I'm going to move the Mirage up to D tier. Because, like, if you're asking me the difference between the two, do I want the Mirage Heirloom or do I want the Lifeline Heirloom? I'm picking Mirage Heirloom all the time. These suck. This is stupid. What are we doing here? Bloodhound's Raven by Heirloom. Dude, this is AS tier for sure. Chat has spoken. Backed by science. Once again, the most accurate heirloom list so far on YouTube. All right, last but not least, we got Hope's Dusk. Wraith's Heirloom. Now, this has gotten some updates in season 16. So now we got some different animations now for this. Before I would have said like A or B, but now with all the new animations, I feel like it's S tier with the Octane Heirloom. I feel like it's just as reputable as the Octane Heirloom now. You know what I mean? I think they really brought it back to life with this recent update. Like, these are dope animations. Like, that's sick right there. I'm gonna have to go S tier as well. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There you have it. The official 2023 season 16 Heirloom tier list. Anything not on this list, anything changed, is unofficial and not backed by science. And is just downright false. Is downright false. Downright false.